another stitch. For those that don't know me, my name is Connie, and if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. And if you are new, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you found out about my channel, and let me know a little bit about yourself so I can start to get to know you better. Oh, it has been a while, and I am really out of practice, so hopefully this video goes smoothly. Hopefully I don't have to refilm a bunch of times. We will see what happens though. But I do want to apologize that I haven't been around and I didn't tell y'all. I just kind of got burnt out. And it was just like, I didn't want to go in front of the camera. You know, I'll be honest with y'all, I thought about completely walking away. I really did. But I feel like I try to do too much on some level. I have all these things that I want to do with my channel. And although I do listen to my body, and in the moment I feel fine whenever I'm working on my channel stuff, but it's like I've noticed it has a delayed reaction. I'll be fine, and then a week or two later, I just have no energy. And then I feel like I let y'all down. And I don't mean to. I really don't. You know, I want to be more consistent with my channel, and I'm going to try to work on pacing myself more. So please bear with me, you know, and I appreciate those of y'all that have stuck by me. I know over the last, year and a half, I've taken more breaks and been away from my channel more. But, you know, I'm trying, y'all. But anywho, that is one thing I will be working on, pacing myself better with my videos. I'm going to aim to try to keep like a day in between my videos. There may be times that you may see videos like, you know, back to back, you know, on the next day. I'm not going to say I won't ever, or possibly more than one video in a day. Kind of depends on how much I feel I need to get out. And like certain things I feel like you got to get out quicker than other things. But I am aiming to leave at least a day. Sometimes it may be more than a day. And I'm going to talk about some of this stuff more in the video, but I just kind of want to update y'all on some stuff, you know, channel announcements, things that to expect soon, and just kind of things that have been going on in my own life. But like, I have been dealing with a lot of stress, and I've never really talked about it on my channel. And I kind of feel like maybe I do need to talk about it. Because, you know, we all have our things we go through. And some of us have bigger storms than others, you know. And some of y'all storms may not be as big. But we all deal with struggles. And one thing that's been going on with me, y'all know that Frank, or most of y'all do, some of y'all that are newer may not know about some of Frank's medical stuff. And, you know, he filed for disability, and we're waiting on a decision. And anyone that's going through that process knows how stressful that gets. And I think we're at, well, at least the original, you know, import, because as of the 20th, they said that they're doing the final review. And they said that process tends to take 2 to 4 weeks. And there is something coming in the mail today from disability. We're hoping it's a decision letter and that it's an approval. So please keep us in y'all prayers on that, because we need a yes. But, you know, and if it's not, you know, and if he gets denied, then that's where we'll get a lawyer involved. But I do believe that at least with a lawyer, he will get approved. I mean, he has a lot going on. And even disability made the remark he had a lot of medical evidence. But just keep us in y'all prayers on that. And like I said, and that letter coming today could just be letting us know that they're in the final review, you know. Because the last time we got something in the mail, we got our hopes up and it was for nothing. So we'll see. But if we do get an approval, I will make a post on my community page later today. After the mail passes. But our mail passes usually 4:30, sometimes 5, and there have been times even later. All right, I see my storage space is getting full, even though I deleted a bunch of stuff before filming. So let me go see about that, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I couldn't figure out, because it still looks like I have 8 gigabytes free for storage. I think it comes on pretty early, the notification. I don't know, but I do find this phone doesn't seem to have as much storage as my old phone did. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But like when it comes to, like, you know, the disability thing, I mean, I have faith that everything's going to work itself out. And that's all you really can do. And I find that's the best way to get through any storm in your life. Or, you know, and try to be positive, even though it's hard. But when you dwell in negative thoughts and feelings, it just makes you feel worse. It really, truly does. But anywho, next subject is a sad one. And some of y'all already know about this, but some of y'all may not. This like I said, this part is hard. I still struggle talking about it. And like, I'm okay if I get my mind off of it and I'm thinking of other things. It's when I talk about it that it hits. But my sweet bud passed away this past Thursday. I miss the guy. He was such a special cat. He was unique. And probably Wednesday, I will be putting out a memorial video for Bud. So y'all can see, like, you know, I'll put different pictures of him, and hopefully y'all enjoy that video. If y'all have never seen Buddy, that's y'all chance to see that, my sweet boy. But yeah, he's in kitty heaven with Alley Cat. And it is hard, the fact that I've lost 2 kitties so close together. But and really, that's part of what made me decide to come back doing videos again, because I didn't want to, like, dwell on sad stuff. And I felt like being around my yarny friends would be a good distraction. And actually, for those that don't know, today's Tuesday, isn't it? So that video will probably be Thursday that I put it out. I'm sorry, I got my days confused. I'm bad for that. But yeah, So that video will probably be Thursday for Buddy. But anywho, yesterday, Monday, I went live over on Barbara's channel. And we had a really good time. And I felt like it was what I needed. You know, we cut up, we laughed, and it felt great being around my Yorny friends again. But anyway, before I tell y'all like some of the more, more information about some upcoming channel stuff, and I need y'all feedback on a few things, I want to share with y'all something that happened in my town. It was either Saturday or Sunday this took place. But we had a major fire that took place in a restaurant. And like this restaurant is like less than a mile away from our house. And it was bad. It took them over 4 hours to get this fire out. They had firefighters from 4 different parishes that was working on this fire. And anyone that doesn't know, most states, I think all states but Louisiana has counties. Louisiana has to be different. We have parishes, but it's basically the same thing as a county. Like I said, Louisiana likes to be different for some reason. But, they had a lot of people working on that fire over 4 hours to get it out. They had planes dumping water on the building. They made 2 passes. They had to knock down a wall so they could get that fire out. Luckily, they kept it contained. It didn't spread to other buildings. But I did read that like they were hosing down other buildings to make, to help make sure it didn't spread. And nobody was injured or anything. Thank God for that. So, but I mean, it's scary. And then all that smoke has been in the air. And y'all know I have allergy issues. And like the following day, my eyes were so red and puffy. And you probably still can see some redness in my eyes. And I still feel like a slight burning. But like that day, they were burning bad. And like even on my cheeks, I think you can still see it. Especially this one, you can still see some redness. But it was like worse that day. I was coughing a lot. Runny nose. I'm like, oh, gee, this is horrible. And I feel for the people that live like closer to where that fire happened. And I mean, it was even affecting Frank. But like, it hits me harder because I have a lot of allergy issues and stuff. So it don't take much for me. But anyway, like I said, luckily nobody was hurt or anything. I am going to share with y'all some of the pictures that were posted in the local Facebook groups so y'all can see just how bad this was. And if y'all want to share any events like this that has happened in your town, feel free to share that in the comments. So let's check out those pictures. But y'all see what I mean when I say it was a bad fire. And some back history about that restaurant. Okay, it went by one name. And Frank's grandmother, when she was living, had a different restaurant, different building. And both restaurants have gone through different owners over time. But it was the, his grandma's restaurant, at one point when two guys owned it, now they have a different owner, who's actually one of the waitresses from whenever Frank's grandma had the business. She's like been there for like many, many years. But anywho, they decided at one time to expand. And they went they then had the restaurant. It still goes by the same name, just different owners. And the building that recently burned down. But evidently, they got overwhelmed and couldn't handle it. Then they went back to the original building. And then new owners took over the restaurant. They basically called it the same thing as what it was before it had changed ownerships. I don't know. You see a lot of that type of stuff in my town. But and I don't know what happened, but shortly after they ended up selling it to the one that owns it now. And like I said, the building that burned took on new owners. And they basically, they changed the name up a little bit, but they basically went to what it was before it became like Frank's grandma's old restaurant type thing. But like I said, a little bit of interesting back history. All right, so now we're going to talk about some upcoming things. Most of these videos I'm talking about, you'll probably see me putting them out over the next 2 weeks. Like I said, I'm trying to pace myself so I don't get overwhelmed and burn out again. But y'all probably notice all the new amigurumis and plants and stuff on my shelves. My hands have been busy while I was on break. I have 24 crochet plants that I made. Some of them you can't see, but I'm going to be showing you them better in an upcoming video. That video will probably be Saturday. I think Saturday will be when I put that one out. But yeah, I have lots to share with y'all. I got on a major plant kick. And if y'all recall, about a year and a half ago, it might not be quite that long, me and Barbara with Crochet Therapy. And if y'all haven't checked out Barbara, please go check out her channel. She is amazing. She's one of my closest friends in the YouTube community. I love Barbara. And she was actually my Sweet Bud's mommy before, but I still always referred to her as Mommy Barbara whenever I would talk to Buddy. And then like her husband, I would call him Daddy. But I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, y'all. But we had done on that live, the Southern Crocheters. That was our, that's our collab live that we do. I don't know when we're gonna come back with it. Me and Barbara and Anita are kind of discussing stuff. But anywho, we did what was called Green Week, if y'all didn't watch the lives. And I will put the link for that playlist with all those lives. And that was such a blast. We both loved doing it. Well, at this time, it was just me and Barbara. This is before Anita joined us. Anita, she does have a channel, Queen Mama's Hillbilly House with Anita. I will link her channel too. She hasn't been putting out new content for, quite a while. But I always love watching her videos. If you're an animal lover, you got to check her out. Like I said, you can at least watch her older videos. But we share like all these plant patterns. We even at the end, the last live we did a crochet along during the live, which is actually this little cactus here. I didn't do the best job on it because I was crocheting quickly, and I'm shocked I was able to actually get it completed during the live. I'm not good at crocheting like that, like on a live in front of people, and I'm not the fastest crocheter. But yeah, that was a cute little cactus we did. And like I said, if you want to make this cactus, you can go back to that live and make it. And I think she may have put the pattern in the description box too. Like I said, it's been a while. I don't really remember. Oops. Oh well, I'll fix it afterwards. But I mean, we had such a blast. And so if you're into or want to make crochet plants, yeah, go check those lives out. And like I said, I don't think I told y'all this yet. But I am going to be doing a video showing the plants. Yeah, I did tell y'all. Oh, gee, it's one of those days. But anyway, there's 24 that I made. And I will be doing a video talking more about them and showing them to y'all better. I had plant fever. I really did. But one thing that was nice about those, they worked up very quickly. That's why I have so many made. And, I started getting creative on some stuff with the planners. Like you can kind of see in the background some of them. But like I said, I will show those to y'all better. Now next week I'm probably going to do my hot off the hook video. I have 2 gnomes to share with y'all, and you can kind of see them on the shelves, but I'll show them better to y'all and talk about them more. And I have 2 shawls that I finished that I want to share. And then my whip. I'm working on a shawl right now. I'm hoping to get that finished this week, but I don't know. It's been a slow process for me on that shawl. But like I said, all that I will talk more about in that video. What else do I want to talk about? Lives. Okay. I'm not ready to do lives yet on my channel. I'm still having issues with coughing. That fire, like I said, did not help with that. And it's a lot better than what it was doing, because it got really bad. I was coughing and wheezing a lot. It's still I have a little bit that wants to linger. And it does, it improves where I'm basically over it. Then it rains, and it just triggers everything again. But I'm not comfortable with hosting a live right now, where I know I'm going to be coughing. I'm going to have to keep muting my microphone. So I want to make sure that the coughing, I'm not really coughing or not coughing before I do lives again on my channel. And I'm only going to be doing lives once a week. Like I said, I need to, kind of pace myself better. And I plan to still do my Saturday lives. I think I'm going to push it back. It was going live at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think I'm going to push it back to 12:30. that way, hopefully I'm not interfering with Niese's channel, because she goes live before me, and our lives tend to kind of overlap. And then I don't like to go, stay live too late, because GrannyDee's right after me. So I'm trying to sandwich myself perfectly in between. But like my live started like getting like closer to, like we're running 2 hours a lot. And I think I'm going to try to keep my lives closer to 1 hour when I go live. I may hit an hour and a half sometimes, but I'm going to keep them shorter. That way, like I said, I don't want to get burnt out. I don't. So that's what's going on with the live. Sorry, I got my notes. Kind of keeps me on track what I want to talk about. Okay, I need y'all input. Okay, y'all know that I had started doing some crochet and knitting tutorials on my channel. Now, I never got any negative feedback, but in the same aspect, I never really got feedback hardly that anybody was planning to do any of the tutorials, or that they were working on it, or like that they did it. Now I think one person I know definitely, did one of my headband tutorials. I don't know if y'all not digging the tutorials that I did. But when it comes to tutorials, I want to put out tutorials that y'all want. And if it's something y'all not feeling, I don't, I'll be honest with you, tutorials do take a lot of work and a lot of time. And if I'm going to spend that amount of time on something, I want it to be something that y'all want. So let me know in the comments what type of tutorials y'all want to see. Now, I can't promise you that I can do everything you're going to ask, because I can tell you right now, like crochet shirts, crochet cardigans, I'm not there yet. I have never done mosaic crochet yet. I mean, I have done like a little color work, like with beanies, but I really wouldn't say I've done mosaic. Tunisian, the only thing Tunisian I ever crocheted was a little pumpkin. I'm not knowledgeable enough about Tunisian to do, because when I do tutorials, I like trying to come up with my own patterns. I'm not comfortable using other people's patterns. So, I mean, Tunisian and mosaic are both things that I do want to learn. So hopefully sometime in the future, but it could still be years off, I can provide that type of stuff. But right now, no. Like, I'm more like headbands, hats. I should be able to do shawls, scarves. I could probably do like dishcloths. Dishcloths are pretty easy. Like stuff like that. So just kind of let me know what y'all are looking for more, and I'll try to aim towards that for y'all. Because I mean, I want to put out content. I mean, and this goes in general, like things that y'all like. My channel is for y'all. My goal has always been to help motivate y'all, and hopefully y'all learn things from me. I mean, I am a newer crocheter, and even knitting, I have been knitting longer than crocheting, but I'm not somebody that's been doing this 10 plus years. I think crochet is 4 years. Hold on, I started September 2020, crochet. Yeah, about almost, not quite 4 years. And knitting, I hasn't been more than 5 years. So there's still a lot I have to learn, but I'm always eager to learn. And that's always been my goal, is to encourage. And I try to keep things fun, upbeat, positive on my channel. I know I'm sure I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I am somebody's cup of chicken and sausage gumbo. I saw that on Facebook in a meme group, and I was like, I love that saying. But yeah, you know, if there's something that you would like to see me do on my channel, just let me know. I mean, certain things I may not be able to. You know, like yarn reviews. I don't feel like I have the experience to go get behind doing yarn reviews. Like, we don't have yarn stores in my town. You know, I would love to do like, oh, I'm going to Hobby Lobby, you know, check out what they got, you know, but at least at this time, you know, I can't provide that. I'm sorry. Now hopefully later on I can take some trips or something where I can provide yarn trips, but you know, you make do with what you got. Y'all know what I mean. Oh yeah, I know this is going to be a long video. I always try not to make my videos too long. But then I have noticed that more channels are doing longer videos. And that's another thing. Kind of let me know your thoughts on that. You know, if you're okay with longer videos, or if you prefer them shorter. I usually try to keep my videos under 20 minutes as much as I can. My sweet spot is usually 10 to 15 minutes. But sometimes I just have more to say, and I think because I've been away from my channel for quite a while, I have a lot to say. All right, let's see. Am I forgetting to talk to y'all about anything? All right. One thing I do want to do, anyone that has shouted me out, shared my videos, I want to thank y'all. I know sometimes I don't always thank you whenever you do it, but it is really appreciated, and I really do thank you. I struggle keeping up sometimes with my comments and emails, and it's not that I'm trying to be rude or nothing by not saying thank you. So I'm thanking y'all all now. And on that subject, that is something that y'all can do to help my channel. Those of you that have channels that are content creators, if y'all could shout out, or I'm sorry, well, shout out, yeah, type thing, but like sharing my videos and stuff, that would really help me. If you're not a content creator, you can still share my videos out on your social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you use. I know some of y'all don't use it. You know, that's okay. But if you can share my videos, it would mean a lot to me. And it, like I said, it would help me. Like I was saying, I am behind on my emails and my comments. I'm going to try to work on getting that caught up the next couple of weeks. I know I need to do better on that. Sorry. If there's something really important that I haven't gotten back with you on, you know, just send me another email. You know, I will get back to you. Sometimes, especially when I'm away from my channel, I don't get on my computer as much, and that's usually where, like, I respond to stuff. I don't like doing it on my phone. I find it's too time consuming. Oh, I forgot to ask y'all this. How's the weather in your area? It is hot here. Right now it's 90 degrees. It may have gone up since I checked. But the high today is 95. We've been under a heat advisory, and it's not even summer yet. So it's going to be a rough summer if it's already this hot. But that's Louisiana weather for you. And like we have that humidity, which makes it worse. I mean, you can kind of tell, like, I mean, you know, that's why I have my hair pulled back. It's just, it's too hot. And then, like, it's like you get, like, sticky. And it feels icky. All right. So, there are a few things that would help me if y'all could do for me. And it really helps with the YouTube analytics where YouTube recommends my channel more. Leaving a comment on my videos. And besides helping the analytics, I love interacting with all of y'all. I like to get to know y'all better. I like making new friends. So if you can, I'd love it if you leave a comment whenever I put out videos, even if it's just to say hi. Also, if you could like this video, that would help me too. And if you're new to my channel and you like what I see and you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And you can become a part of my Yorny family. So I think that covers everything I want to talk about. Hopefully I didn't forget to mention anything. But there will be upcoming videos, so I'll get it in there if I forgot something. So anyway, I hope y'all are all having a fabulous Yorny day. Be the light, and always remember to be the best, sparkly you that you can be. Be cool and be kind, and ooh la la. Bye, y'all.